Hi friends, Arthur here, and I'm excited to introduce you to Tedly, an AI-driven platform built to automate property management for landlords and property managers. Tedly brings together the essential workflows of property management into one intelligent system. Instead of simply providing software tools, we deploy AI agents that actively run the work for you. Beyond AI-native workflows, we include every core feature you would expect from a traditional property management platform: user profiles and settings, a centralized notification center where you can track every important update, and a built-in calendar to manage tasks and events for you, your team, and your service providers. You also have a structured contacts module and smart AI-powered calculators for rent, affordability, fix and flip analysis, and more. These calculators don't just generate numbers, they analyze results and provide actionable insights. Let me now walk you through the core functionality of the platform. At the center is a fully interactive dashboard that you can customize based on your needs. You choose which modules and widgets to display and arrange them in a way that supports your workflow. It's flexible, intuitive, and designed to adapt to how you actually manage your properties. The journey begins with adding a property. You can add a single rental home, apartment, vacation rental, or multifamily building in seconds. Let's walk through the multifamily option. We begin by entering the address with full support for both the US and Canada, then specify the number of units. You can include additional details, such as lot size, living space, and available parking. Upload photos, and just like that, your property is ready to be listed and rented. Now let's move to the navigation bar and work with properties we've already created. Once your property is set up, the next step is listing vacant units and sharing rental applications with potential tenants. From the available units, let's take Unit 3 as an example. We enter the availability date and lease term. The process is simple and streamlined. We add the security deposit and customize additional fees such as moving deposits, late fees, or pet fees. Landlords have full flexibility here. We can also include a parking fee. Then we define utilities and inclusions, what's covered and what isn't. Once that's complete, the unit is ready to go live. From here, you can instantly share the rental application link with as many applicants as you like. You can send it directly through Tedly or copy the link and include it in your Redfin or Zillow listings. Now let's switch to the tenant view to see what applicants experience. On the left side, they see a preview of the listed unit with photos and full property details. On the right, they begin completing the rental application, entering personal information, uploading documents, and selecting their desired move-in date. They can indicate whether they need parking, provide their current address, employment status, and income details. Applicants can include multiple income sources and additional information to strengthen their profile, giving landlords a complete and organized overview. At the end, they review a summary, provide consent, and submit the application. All applications are delivered directly to your dashboard in a structured and organized format. On the rental applications page, you can view all submissions or filter by a specific unit. In this example, we already have 3 applications for the same rental unit. From here, you can review each application manually or leverage AI to shortlist the strongest candidates. You can also compare applicants side by side to clearly evaluate differences and identify the best fit. Within each application, you can activate AI verification. Our AI agent reaches out to the applicant's employer and current landlord via email and text message to confirm the submitted information. You can monitor the action log in real time as the agent verifies employment details. We also provide tenant screening by Tedly AI. Our AI analyzes employment data, income consistency, online presence, court records, and more. For example, when running screening on Arthur Delonian, CEO of Tedly, employment and online presence were verified, with only a minor flag related to title inconsistency. At the end of each screening, the system generates a Tedly score, giving you a clear and structured evaluation of every applicant. Based on the Tedley score and AI insights, you can confidently select the best candidate. For other applicants, you can choose to run screening or proceed manually. Once you accept a tenant, the AI agent generates the lease within minutes. The lease is automatically created between landlord and tenant using all structured data collected during listing and application. If needed, you can review and adjust details before finalizing. The lease is then ready for digital signature. You can sign online and it will automatically be sent to the tenant for their signature. Within moments, the lease is fully executed and securely stored. This entire workflow, from creating a property, sharing applications, screening tenants, selecting the best candidate, and generating a signed lease, happens within minutes, powered by AI agents. Rent collection can then be activated automatically through the tenant portal. Another critical part of the journey is tenant requests. Each tenant receives their own portal with a dashboard that includes leases, payments, requests, inventory, documents, calendars, contacts, calculators, and more. Let's create a maintenance request, for example, a noise complaint. The tenant describes the issue, uploads a video or image if needed, marks it as an emergency, and submits. Now the real automation begins. The AI agent analyzes the request instantly. You can watch the live action log as it determines the appropriate resolution. In this case, the agent sends a notice to the neighboring unit regarding excessive noise and reminds them of the building's quiet hours policy. If the tenant had not specified the source of the noise, the AI would analyze unit positioning and notify the surrounding units most likely responsible. It understands context and takes action automatically. We also have a dedicated section for home improvement and renovation projects, designed for both small service tasks and major upgrades. For example, if we want to replace windows, the AI identifies nearby contractors, analyzes ratings and reviews, vets their credibility, and recommends the top matches. You can request quotes directly from the platform. Contractors are automatically notified via text message and email. While the system searches and communicates, you're free to continue working elsewhere in the platform. You'll receive notifications as soon as results are ready. As contractors submit quotes, they appear in your dashboard. You can compare them side by side, and the AI provides a recommendation based on pricing, ratings, scope, and availability. What would normally take hours of research, calls, and coordination is now completed in minutes. And that's the overview for now. Thank you for your time and attention, and welcome to Property Management on Autopilot with Ted.